Right then guys, so I want to talk about something after another sip of coffee. Sorted. It connects to my old video, my last video. If you watch that, you'd know. If you don't, why are you even here? So, I want to talk about the 4 kind of pillars of life, the 4 things that you just need to be focused on and excluding absolutely everything else. These are my kind of 4 fundamentals. As long as you're working on one of these 4 at any given time, you're using your time wisely. And this isn't going to be one of those self-improvement videos where it's like you have to be self-improving 24/7. If you're not, then look, you can enjoy your life whilst improving. It's just, you have to be working towards these 4 things that actually benefit your life in some sense. That's the way I look at it. And these 4 things which will allow you to understand what I'm talking about is fitness and health, obviously. It's money, success as a combo. It's life setup. And what I mean by life setup, well, we'll get to it in a minute. I'll go through them all individually. But the next one is family. Okay, and I'll explain them all individually. So health and fitness, you should always be working towards it in some sense. What I mean by that is, wake up in the morning, go for a run, hit the gym, come home, eat some good food, cook some good food. And people will say, oh, you need somebody cooking you food. It's the biggest waste of time. It's not a waste. Anything that is benefiting you in your life is not a waste of time. Now, I get it if you're like a super successful entrepreneur and every minute you waste is worth £1,000. I get that. But for most people, it's like you've got time to just cook yourself some chicken or do a meal prep. And if you're cooking good food and it's enjoyable and you've got some music playing or a podcast and it's a beneficial podcast, that's a good use of your time. I think that's a very good use of your time. You're cooking something that's going to benefit your body. You've just exercised. Maybe you're doing some stretches. Maybe you're doing some deep breathing, some meditation, some journaling, anything like that is health, fitness, and mental. It's a massive benefit to your life. I've never seen a negative to anything like that. I don't think I've ever met anybody that said, I wish I didn't drink 4 liters of water today. I wish I didn't go to the gym and do that amazing cardio session with that coach. I just wish I didn't. Like, everyone feels great when they do stuff like that. Everyone feels better when they say, I went for a walk. Like, going for a walk, that's another one. If you go for a walk for an hour, in my opinion, that's not a waste of time. I think anything like that, where you're getting out, even if you're just walking and talking with somebody and you're getting outside, you're going for a little walk, you're coming back, it's not a waste of time. Okay. So number 2 is money and success. I think any time that you spend on money and success is time well spent. Any time that you're focused on a business, or you're even thinking about a business, or you've got a project for a 9-to-5 job and you're on the phone to somebody talking about it, one of your colleagues on the weekend, you're saying, what should we do? What should we add? All of that adds up. It all culminates. It has a compounding effect. And down the line, it will ultimately improve your life. There might be a delayed effect, but all of those minutes, all of those hours you put in, they add up. If you're reading a book on a certain subject that is relevant to your niche, then it's a benefit to you. It's going to improve your life. It's going to strengthen your kind of success base. It's, any skill acquisition. If you're doing any courses, any training, if you're going back to college at 28 years old, but you're learning something, that's never a negative. So next up, let's talk about life setup. So life setup is anything like, I don't know, maybe you've gone furniture shopping to make your house better. Maybe you're learning a language. Maybe you're learning French or Spanish or German or something. Like, that's not wasted time. It's a benefit. It's going to benefit your life in some sense of the word. Maybe you're improving your map knowledge of the world and you're researching different places and you're scrolling through and you're watching a history documentary. It's all beneficial. This is all life setup because it kind of gives you knowledge. It gives you jump off talking points when it comes to social. In terms of, if you've got 3 or 4 good friends and you all go out to a rooftop bar, as you guys know I love, and I've actually got plans to have my own rooftop bar. It's going to be funny. I won't reveal it to you guys yet, but it's going to happen. And that's going to be a monumental moment. But if you go out with these friends and they're good people and the conversation's good, and you go to a rooftop bar and you're sat there and you're all having a little drink of something and you socialize, you meet some women, you meet some other guys that are high level and you make some connections, that's time well spent because it's good life setup. These people that are like, if you're just sat in front of your computer screen all day, you'll be successful. It's like, it's just one facet. It's just one facet. It's time well spent, but too much of anything isn't a good thing. And if you want to enjoy yourself, you want to do something fun, and you want to go somewhere, you want to do something with some good friends, and you want to improve your life setup, and you improve your social life, it's a benefit. It's a major benefit. Anytime you're doing something like that, it's a benefit. Now, the final one is family. And what I mean by family is any time spent with your family, fantastic. Tick the box, everyone knows that. But what I mean by this is it bridges into relationships and dating. So if you're just having aimless sex with a woman that's never going to be your wife and you know it, you're wasting your time. Okay, you're wasting your time. If you're just on a dating app and you can't stop scrolling and you're addicted to the notifications, you're wasting your time. Whereas if you're having a dinner date in an expensive restaurant with a woman that you believe has a chance of being your wife and the mother of your children, you are not wasting your time and you are not wasting your money. And this bridges into both, okay? So it's money and time. If you're ever spending, let's go back to fitness and health for a second. I spent £800 the other day on private healthcare. I got my bloods done, tested me for STDs, they tested me for everything, did a throat swab. They sorted some issues for me. I had like a lot of mucus here. I kept sniffing a lot. You guys can probably notice it in old videos. They fixed it. They found what it was and they fixed it. That's money well spent. I now know I'm perfectly healthy. And guys, I'm telling you, I've been in the gym the last few days and whatever they got out of my system, whatever they cured was holding me back because my cardio seems insane and all of my lifts have gone up by 5 to 10 kg depending on what I'm doing. And I don't know whether it's just a better oxygen supply or not feeling as tired, but I feel incredible. That's £800 well spent. And I'm going to do a separate video on this again where I told you guys why can't normal people treat their body like an athlete, which I've seen a few people make a video on since, which is great. But I'm going to make a video on that again soon because any money or time that you invest into one of these four is money or time well spent. And if you're on a date with a woman who you believe is going to be your wife in the future, or if you actually are in a relationship and you're spending time with this individual and it's growing the strength of your relationship, if you're on a call with her, if you're doing FaceTime and it's improving the strength of your relationship between the two of you, it's a benefit. There's no issue to it. It's a positive to your life. It's something that is going to pay off in the future. It's a relationship that's getting stronger, that is going to raise children. That's a good thing. Spending money on that woman is a good thing. It's like people look at it as it's got to be success orientated and everything else is shit. Everything else sucks. And it's like, no, you need that balance. If you're spending your time or your money on any of those four things at any given time, you are not wasting your time or money. You should never feel bad. For example, life setup. If you go and buy some clothes that you genuinely need, like a suit and a nice long black coat or something for the winter, and some work shoes, some Oxfords and some boots, you're going to need them. You're going to look professional. If you've upgraded your wardrobe from hoodies and Sesame Street logo hoodies and stuff like that, and you've got Mickey Mouse on the front of it, and you've gone and bought some proper man clothes, that's money well spent. That's time well spent. That's money well spent. Shopping for fashion. People don't explain this. It's so annoying. Everyone's like, you've got to be working on your business 24/7. No. I mean, I'm going to Porto with all the boys and then Crete for 1 MI very soon. That's time well spent. That's time well spent. Obviously, it's business for me. But secondly, it's good people. I'm around good people making great memories, traveling the world, improving my European map knowledge. Such a gaming term, isn't it? But it's funny. I'm improving that European map knowledge. I'm understanding new restaurants. I'm forced to speak a new language and figure out new words. That's good. That's beneficial for my life setup, for who I am as an individual. It's improving me. It's improving there's going to be guys on this trip that have signed up that I haven't met yet. And I can't wait to meet them. There's about 4 or 5 that I haven't met that are going on this trip and about 2 on the next one. So I can't wait to meet those guys. There's a bunch of new guys that signed up last week that I'll probably see when we do Barcelona VIP. And they'll come to a game, you'll sit next to them for an hour, you'll get to know them, you'll watch the game, improve that relationship. That's time well spent, that's money well spent. In my opinion, I will spend money on these trips and I will travel, but again, it's money well spent. But everyone looks at it as you just have to sit in front of your laptop and work and go to the gym and come back, and the more muscular and richer you are, guys, it's going to get you only so far. That's only half the battle. It's like if you want to go out and have some fun, you can. Just know, is it benefiting one of those 4? If it's not benefiting one of those 4, then you're wasting your time. If you're going to a club, getting drunk, you're now wasting money, you're wasting time, you're damaging your health, and any woman that you likely meet in that club is going to be a one-night stand, and you've wasted your time and money again, and you've risked getting an STD, or you've risked getting her pregnant. There is no benefit to that scenario. You could get in a fight. There is no benefit to the outcome of going to a club and getting drunk. Now, you might end up meeting your wife or something like that, but like, the chances are slim. And I think if something, you have to be honest with yourself, you have to have that criteria. If something doesn't hit one of those categories, then it's wasting your time and money.